On the outskirts of Chicago, in a cramped apartment above a closed laundromat, the Ramirez family gathered. It was Miguel's 10th birthday. No cake, no balloons, no gifts. Just a single bent, half-used candle standing on a dinner plate in the center of their wobbly table. Miguel knew not to expect much. His father, Carlos, had lost his factory job months ago. His mother, Rosa, cleaned offices at night. The fridge often held more hope than food, yet Rosa wiped the table with care. Carlos straightened the candle as if it were a jewel, and Miguel's little sister, Sofia, clapped softly, her eyes wide with excitement. Rosa lit the candle. A warm, fragile light filled the room, softening the peeling paint on the cracked walls. Carlos began to sing Happy Birthday, his voice rough and quiet. Sofia joined in, loud and off-key, a huge smile on her face. Miguel couldn't help but laugh along with them. He closed his eyes to make a wish. It was the same wish he made every year. Not for toys or games, but for his parents to stop looking so tired. He blew out the candle, and a thin wisp of smoke curled towards the ceiling. Rosa felt a pang of guilt. "I'm sorry," she whispered, thinking of the grander birthdays of her own childhood. But Miguel just shook his head. "It's okay, Mama," he said. "This is my favorite birthday." Later that night, as she washed dishes, Rosa cried quietly, the little candle resting beside the sink, its wax dripping like frozen tears. A few weeks later, something changed. Miguel's teacher assigned a project. My best day. Miguel wrote about his birthday. He didn't write about being poor. He wrote about the glow of the candle, how it made his family's faces look so happy, and how their singing together made him feel like the richest boy in the world. His teacher, Ms. Thompson, was deeply moved. She shared the essay, anonymously, with the school counselor. A quiet fundraiser was organized. No grand announcements, no pity, just a simple act of kindness. One afternoon, a grocery card arrived in the mail. The note attached said, "For your family. From people who care." Rosa held the card as if it were a miracle. On Miguel's next birthday, there were cupcakes and 2 new candles. But Miguel insisted on placing the old bent candle right beside them. "This one reminds us," he explained. Years went by. Miguel grew up, worked hard, and became a social worker. He dedicated his life to helping the quiet families, the ones who never asked for anything. On a shelf in his office, for everyone to see, sat a small, bent, half-used candle. When new colleagues would ask about it, he'd smile. "That candle taught me that love doesn't need much to shine," he'd say, "and that dignity is a light that can never be extinguished, even in the darkest of times. Because happiness isn't about what's on the table, but who is gathered around it." Thank you for watching. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that celebrates the human spirit.